everybody, welcome to another video. Today, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see by the title of today's video, I'm doing something that I should have actually done with my Corsa, but you know, never mind, we're doing it with the A-Class now. Yes, today I'm talking about the sorry, I need to make sure I get this word right, otherwise I'm going to get roasted in the comment section. The practicality, is that the right word? Basically how practical my car is. Like, is it practical for everyday life, pretty much? So without more further ado, let's just get straight into it. I wrote a little list for myself to go through of, you know, what's practical, what's not practical. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. So without more further ado, let's do it.
We'll be driving down the state, yeah. Looking around for the next crowd, yeah. Going our own way, trying to find a new route, yeah. We'll be going in circles, trying to find a way, searching for the things we do, yeah. Drop top without a choice, yeah. Hair blown round to the window, singing stupid noise. Or with you, I just wanna get to know ya. I wanna go far to the coast, yeah. I wanna drive fast to the ocean. I wanna know all of you. Growing old like a ghost, yeah. I wanna have kids of my own, yeah. Live a life till it's over. But until we do, it's sleeping sooner. Yeah, I'm feeling a little crazy. Sat at home being lazy. Wanna travel to the 180, flying with you.
Okay guys, and here is the car. If you are new to the channel, you wouldn't have obviously seen this car in other videos, but this is my brand new, because it's a 7.1 plate. I say brand new, it's about a month and a bit old now. Brand new Mercedes A180. Alright guys, so I'm just going to quickly, if you're new to the channel, alright, you won't know, so I'm going to tell you. This is the Mercedes A180 Edition Premium, okay guys? Oh, it's AMG line Edition Premium, because if you just get the standard one, you don't get these really aggressive looking bumpers. Look at that, oh, it's so sexy. Oh. And then you've got the Edition Premium, or just the AMG line Edition wheels. You've got Edition here. Lovely, lovely. And then you've got the little fake vent that just gives it that sporty look. You've got these aggressive diffusers here, and then you got the fake exhaust because it literally leads to nothing, as you can see. But it just gives it that really sexy look. Not gonna lie, it's lovely, beautiful car, beautiful. Right, yeah. So yeah, if you're new to the channel, right, don't forget to turn on that notification bell and subscribe. All right, guys, and give the video a freaking like, because this video today is going to be sick. But yes, this is my car, guys. Lovely jubbly. Right, let's move on to the practicality of it. So the car being Edition Premium gives it the keyless entry, which is very practical, because you can just, if you've got the keys in your pocket, grab hold of the door handle, get in, and then you're in. Also with the Premium, you've got bigger screen, so you've got a big screen there. Sorry guys, the camera's not focusing. You've got a big screen there and a big screen there. We will turn on the car just quickly, just to show you the big screens. Got a big screen there, let's turn that off. Big screen there and a big screen there. We've got the ambient lighting that runs all through the car. So it starts from there, guys, and it runs. At night, it's obviously more, and I want to do a nighttime drive with me, but that'll be later on at some point in my life. But yes, we've got the ambient lighting that starts from there, and it actually goes into the vents as well, runs all across here. You got the vents as well, and then round here, around there, and then I don't know if you can see, but you got lighting there, and it's the same on the other door as well. And also you've got lighting under here and under there, which is just so freaking sick. I love this car, especially at night, because the nighttime drives are just so much fun having the ambient lighting, and you can play around with the colours as well. It's lovely. It's really lovely. So yeah, it being a premium, the spec of the car, it being a premium, gives you that keyless entry, and yeah, turn off the car now. Lovely jubbly. So yeah, that is one very practical thing that the car can do, because it being keyless, if you've got bags of shopping in your hand or whatever, I'll move on to that in a minute, but it's just easier to get in to the car, which is freaking amazing. So we're going to talk about the boot now, guys, but let me just quickly lock it. So to lock it, just give it a little swipe, a little tap, whatever you want, locks the car. But let's say that you're parked in a car park, shopping, you got bags of shopping in your hand, simple as, right, even though the car's locked, I've got the key in my pocket, so all I have to do is, you just saw me lock it, but I can still open the boot if I've got the key in my pocket. So simple as that. You can just put one bag of shopping on the floor, open the boot, put it all in there, close it, and the car will lock itself. There we go, simple as that. As long as you're standing by the car, it'll lock it and unlock it. If one of your family members or friends or girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever, they want to do that, but that you've got the key, the car won't recognise that, you know, the key is, well, the car will recognise that the key is with someone else a bit further away, so that's why it won't lock. Because if I'm around that side and Ella, my girlfriend, is trying to unlock the car from this side, it won't unlock because it recognises the key is that side, so I've actually got to unlock it myself. If she had the key, and then, you know, vice versa, if she had the key and I was over there trying to unlock it, it wouldn't work because she'd have the key this side. So it depends on what side the key's on, that's kind of where the car will unlock from. But yeah, it is very nice. So yes, going back to the boot quickly. There we go. Right, boot, big. It is quite big, guys, I'm not gonna lie. It's a very big boot, and it's very practical as well, because I mean, for a little car, I mean, it's not little, is it? But for a car of this size, this boot is pretty big. I believe it's 355 litres of boot space you've got there, and these seats actually fold down individually. So if you want someone sitting there, and you want to put something through there, you can. Or if you want two people sitting there, put something there, fold that down, put it there, you know, and same with the other side. So yeah, or if you want, you can just put them all down. You've got a massive boot space, pretty much double of what you already have there, which is very good. So yeah, that's the boot space. Is it practical? Yes, especially if you want to go on holiday or whatever, you want to drive to the airport, you can probably fit, I'd say, take off the parcel shelf, I'd probably say you can fit about 4 to 5 suitcases in there, depending on how big they are. If they're the big ones, probably about 4. If you've got a couple of big ones, a couple of small ones, about 5 or 6 maybe. But yeah, it is a very good boot, and lots and lots of space. Very good. Right, let's move on to our next thing. Let's go. Right, guys, I do want to just quickly talk about the engine. Let's have a little look. Right, this is where it gets really hard because I have to do this one-handed. So the pull like that. There we go. Lovely, easy. Yeah, got loads of leaves there. I will get rid of them. But for now, this is the engine. If you haven't seen any of my other videos, I believe one other video I showed you guys the engine. It's very clean. I actually cleaned it not too long ago, so that's why it looks gleaming. But this engine is actually a 1.3, guys, but it's turboed, and I believe the turbos are sitting in there and in there. But I don't actually know. That's just me guessing. But this car's very, very fast. So if you want a bit of a, you want a practical car, but with a fast engine, right? A little practical car with a fast engine. This one's for you guys, all right? It's only a 1.3, but turboed, as I just said, and it's freaking fast. So yes, that is what I wanted to quickly show you. That's what the engine looks like, etc., and it's 1.3. Boom. Right, I know we've just been inside the car, but I did want to just quickly talk about the interior space, all right? How practical is the interior space? I do sit quite close to, well, not too close, but I don't know, sort of close to my steering wheel. Or I'm not like right up like a granny would, but I'm not far back like some proper geezer would. I'm, somewhere in the middle, guys. But this is this is my comfortable driving position anyway. So you are where my head height is, all right? That is exactly what I'm looking at. So yeah, that is pretty much what I can see when I'm driving, and I personally think it's perfect. You can see the bonnet there, just about, so you can see how close you are getting to cars. Another practical thing about this car, it's got parking sensors all around the car, so you know you're not going to hit anything unless you're a dummy and you don't listen to your parking sensors. Then you crash, and then yeah, you're just a bit stupid. But yeah, it's got parking sensors all around the car, so you're most likely to avoid hitting anything. What else? So yes, interior space, you've got cup holders, you've got a place for your phone, you've got a little USB-C port to put your USB-C charger lead in, and then you can charge your phone. You've got space in here, so I've got my chewing gum and hand sanitizer. Should really put some more stuff in there, but I mean, what else can I really put in there? You've got another USB-C thingy-mabob in there. It's very nice. I do want to say the only non-practical thing that I think about the interior is this really yucky glossy black plastic, only because, as you can see, it's like a magnet to dust. All right, like, look at it. And it's also a magnet to scratches. Can you see those little scratches in there? I don't know how they've got there, but I actually think they were like that when I come and collected the car, and that's only because it's so prone to scratches. It's just like inevitable that it's going to be scratched. You can actually do that as well. So if you're hiding any drugs in there or whatever, you can close that, hide that from the police. But yes, guys, yeah. Yeah, the only non-practical thing, as I said, you got this stupid stuff. And I have actually had a look online to see if I can get any like kind of cover for it, like, because normally Mercedes actually do, not Mercedes themselves, but companies do this thing for Mercedes interiors where you can actually, it's like a clip thing, like you just put over, it's like a little case or whatever you want to call it. But this car unfortunately doesn't have it, so basically I'm just cleaning the inside most of my time, getting rid of the dust and scratches. Obviously I can't get rid of, they're not too, you have to proper like have a look for scratches, but they are there unfortunately. But it's going to happen. It's going to happen. That's the only downside to the interior of the car. So we're going to move into the passenger seat now, talk about the space there, and then we're going to move into the back to basically show you, you know, how much space you have in there. All right, let's do it. Woo! Right, moving into the passenger seat. Right, I don't think I've actually been in this yet, in this seat. It's very lovely and comfortable, just like that seat. But yes, right, this is how my girlfriend sits. So she's a little bit, I don't know, she's, yeah, a little bit further back than me, but there's just a little lever down here where you can move, ooh, like that. So yeah, this is actually very practical. I don't think I've actually sat in the passenger seat yet, but lots of, you know, headroom. Headroom. Same with, it's exactly the same as mine, so I don't need to go back into the driver's seat and show you. But yeah, headroom, pretty good. Leg room, obviously really good. I love these mats because they go all the way up. So if anyone wants to sit like that, I don't know, however you want to sit, if you pull it up, there won't be any dirt under the carpet, like under the mat on the actual carpet itself, which is lovely. You can spread your legs, you can put them together, you know, you've got lots of room. All right, guys, that sounded really dirty. Didn't want to make it sound dirty, but never mind, we move. We've got the glove box, which literally has my sunglasses in, which are like £12. Like, I don't actually have any fancy sunglasses. Microfiber cloth just to wipe over. Normally it's this window, because if it's early in the morning, especially with this cold weather, and it steams up, the demister is very, very good. But sometimes if I'm running late for work, I just want to quickly wipe it over with the demister on, but wipe it over and get to work, because sometimes the demister may take up to a minute to clear the whole thing. And I'm like, well, I don't have a minute to spare. I need to get to work. So I wipe it over with that. And that is pretty much what's in there, guys. Nothing special. But yeah, as you can see, lots of room. And with this, it's a little twisty thing, which actually holds the manual, the car manual itself. Is very, very cool. And then you can put that back on, and then it's all done. It's got a little fancy light in there, so if it's at night you can see what you're doing. Make sure that's definitely closed. And then there, so you have that. Right, let's move into the back. Oh, and one final thing, guys, before I leave. Oh, I don't know why it's getting to the back, I mean not leave. We have this side and that side, heated seats. So they're actually on the door. So all you have to do is press it once. All three, these lights. Sorry guys, camera's not focusing properly. So you got three little things there. They light up red, all right? So you've got three that lights up. That's the hottest. It goes down to 2, and then 1, and then off. So it's off at the moment because the car's not actually on. But yeah, very lovely. Lovely to have some heated seats because my Corsa did not have heated seats, and it was very annoying, especially in this cold weather. This is sitting behind Ella, or whoever's there. Knee room, it's not too bad. I mean, you don't really feel too squashed. I mean, you are looking at the seat, but there's nothing you can really do about that. If you're like me, I like to, when I'm in the back, I kind of lean over to kind of have a look what's going on. It's very nice back here. I don't think I've actually recorded back here, you know, but it is very, very nice. Just hello. So yeah, this is the passenger, behind the passenger front seat. Yeah, and you've got little things to put your whatever you want to put in there. You've got these, which my Corsa didn't have as well. You've actually got aircon and whatever, heating, whatever, actually in the back, which is lovely. The only downside to the back is it doesn't have heated back seats, which is a shame, because passengers in the back seat are going to be bloody cold. But yeah, all right, stop looking around, Freddie. Anyway, we're going to get into this seat now. Actually, instead of getting out, why don't I just budge over? Always makes sense. Right, I'm going to close this door because all I keep hearing is the bloody outside. Right, this is the only downside to it. He's got this stupid hump thing, which my Corsa had as well. Just got to move over. Right, so this is behind me, all right, and my driver's seat does not move. This is where it stays because it's where my favourite driving position is. So, right, knee room, a lot more than there anyway. It's lovely. I mean, it is really nice. Yeah, I prefer it behind this seat. But obviously, if someone's there, they can always ask that person to move their seat forward a little bit. But yeah, it is quite lively back here. It is quite nice. Only downside, you've got this stupid little thing, which, you know, some cars still have that like this, but some cars don't have that anymore, and it's just flat. It's quite rare to see the flat, but it is nice if it's just flat, because then this person here sitting in the middle, let's do that, you have to get your foot over and sit like that, and then you're in everyone else's place. But yes, guys, that is the interior room. Oh, actually, just quickly, headspace in the back. I mean, I'm about 6 foot. Yeah, it's all right if you're smaller than 6 foot. Any taller than 6 foot, you're gonna have a problem because your head. I'm gonna sit up straight here. Yet my head is actually touching that now. If I'm slouched down a bit, you know, you got a bit of room. In these seats, you got a bit more room than the middle because the middle's raised a little bit, but still not good in the back. It's not great, is it? It's, you know, it's. I mean, if you've got a family, all right, of however many, there should be, well, there's 5 seats in here. So if you've got a family of 5, you'll be all right. But yeah, it's not great space. I don't know what I'm talking about, but it's not great space in the back. But as I said, behind this seat, let's move here. Perfect. I mean, look, perfect driving position for me, and perfect leg room for the passenger behind me. Rest in peace, whoever's sitting there. But yes, guys, anyway, so that's the inside now. That's how practical the inside is. Now we're gonna move on to something else. I've got my notes somewhere. So I'm gonna have a little look at my notes, and we'll see what's next on the agenda. Okay, guys. So the next question is, all right, for how practical is the car? How well does it drive? I'm not going to actually drive it in this video because last video I based the whole video on doing a drive with me, point of view and everything, so you can see there how smooth it drives. But I'm going to tell you now, this car drives very, 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 very smooth. Very freaking smooth. It's a gorgeous car. You've got a couple of settings on it as well. So you've got comfort mode, which is the most comfortable. You've got sport mode, which stiffens the suspension, over revs the car a little bit to make it go faster. Still quite comfortable, to be honest. Then you've got eco mode, which is just good for the environment. And then you've got individual mode, which is, I actually haven't tried that, but but I assume it's very smooth as well. So yes, guys. So the question was, how well does the car drive? And my answer is it's freaking amazing to drive. And the last thing I want to talk about in today's video, guys, is petrol costs, guys. This is a petrol car, so I'm just going to talk about how much I'm paying for my petrol. And I haven't actually, since I've had the car, I haven't let it go below quarter of a tank. So from a quarter of a tank, filling it to full is about 50 to 55 pounds that I pay. If you know, get it right down to near enough empty, I would imagine you're talking about maybe 60 to 70 pounds, that sort of range of filling it up. Is it worth it? I mean, if you're gonna have this car, you're gonna have to fill it up. So is it worth it? Well, yeah, if you want to drive. But I mean, the miles on this car is pretty good. Mileage filling up full, I think I've got just under 350 miles. It also, you know, with a little display that tells you how many miles you've got left in the tank. Also, it kind of is a bit of a prediction on how you drive. So if you drive really fast, it will bring it right down because you're wasting a lot of fuel. If you drive really slow and sensible, like me, yeah, you get more miles to it. So, and also if you do longer journeys as well, the miles actually go up when you go on the longer journeys, which is good. So yeah, I'd say about 350 miles you get on a full tank, if not a bit more. But yeah, it is very good. Very good. Yeah, petrol's a bit expensive because I use it for a full tank on my Corsa. I used to pay about 40 quid for, so it's about 30. Well, I mean, the thing is, if with my Corsa, I used to let it go right down to near enough empty, then I'd fill it up, which isn't actually really good for your engine. But I mean, it was a Corsa, it was crap anyway. But yeah, with this, obviously, as I said, quarter of a tank, then I fill it up. So yeah, I'm paying about 15 quid more at the moment, but that's only because I'm not letting it go all the way down. If I let it go all the way down, I'm probably paying about 25 quid more for petrol, which is insane, to be honest. But petrol prices, if you think about it, after that whole stupid petrol crisis thing, the petrol has actually gone up in price now. So yeah, it's ridiculous. That's a little bit of dirt on there. Lovely, yeah. So yeah, that, I'm gonna get in here now. Bin Mooner here. Woo! Right, that is the video for today, guys. If you enjoyed it, I'm gonna actually get in properly. If you enjoyed it, please give it a massive thumbs up, because it just lets me know if you're enjoying the car videos. I do want to do a Forza Horizon 5 video, but I'm not sure when. And also, I want to do videos that you guys like. And you know, I mean, I love Forza Horizon 5, but if you're not really bothered, what's the point of me doing it? But yes, guys, if you want a video, all right, and you know what you want, just let me know in the comments below what you want me to do, and I'll do it, all right? But yes, guys, that is the video for today. My overall review, all right, my overall answer for how practical is the car, I'll definitely say it's very practical, all right? And I'm not just being biased because this is my car. It is a very practical car. It's very fast, and it drives nice. There's quite a bit of room, especially for a boot of this size car. 2 front seats, quite comfortable. Back seats, comfortable, except from that middle one there. Oh, I'm just keep hitting that mirror. But yeah, that middle one is comfortable, but it's all just hard leather. So, and it's not real leather, it's man-made leather, so it's not the real deal. But yeah, guys, it's very nice. It's a very nice car, and the keyless entry just makes life so much easier as well, because with my Corsa, especially going shopping, tapping the freaking key away, and it's just annoying. It's just good if you can have the key in your pocket and just unlock the car from that. Anyway, guys, without more further ado, I'm going to end the video here. So please subscribe if you're new to my channel. If you're not new to my channel and you haven't yet subscribed, please do that. Peace. See ya, guys. All later, dude.